Time is such a weird concept. This year is just flying by and I don't know how the fuck we're in May. It's extra strange for me because May marks 10 years since I was diagnosed with cancer, which brings me to today's topic. Bucket lists. Time can so easily just disappear on us and all we do is work, and before you know it, you're at New Year's Eve saying, thank God this year is over, wasn't it a crap year? Or it's just another year where you look back and nothing much really happened. For me, it started with my friend David, who was doing something called the 52 list, and I decided to do it as well. So what it is a list of 52 things that you try and get done in a 12-month period. And they can be big or small, and they're things that you either wouldn't normally do or things that you had been meaning to do for ages and just hadn't done. What was on my 52 list? I tried fish, disgusting. I ate Vegemite for the first time, revolting. I swam with a dolphin, I skydived. I did lots of things, but what I discovered is that 52 things is a lot to try and get done in 1 year, even if they're small things, like I had never seen When Harry Met Sally before, but it gets time consuming and pretty expensive after a little while. So what I did was I switched to a bucket list. I never wanted to switch to a bucket list because I thought that was kind of like saying you're on your way out. And obviously given my medical history, that didn't seem like a wonderful mindset to go in with. But I've actually found it quite an enjoyable process to have a huge list of things that my God, the cockatoos are just going crazy. I've found having a bucket list actually a really nice way to have more gratitude in life, and I have had a pretty horrendous 12 months. This week in itself has been pretty spectacular. But I found that with the bucket list, when I look back, I am actually thinking much more of the things that I did that brought me joy than all the shit that I've had to wade through. The bucket list and going off the grid are things that have helped keep me sane over the last 12 months. They've kept me writing, they have given me inspiration. So I thought I'd share with you some of the things I've ticked off my bucket list since the beginning of 2019. I published my first book, which is called The Hunted, and it's the first book of the Phoenix series. You can find it on Amazon, the Book Depository, Kindle, wherever. I did a road trip through part of America. I drove the iconic road into Monument Valley. I got to visit Canyonlands National Park and do a photography tour through Antelope Canyon. I sort of climbed Angel's Landing. I started it and then decided it was best not to die while trying to do your bucket list. I bet $100 in Vegas and I actually made money, which I was kind of proud about because I got absolutely no idea how to play any of those games, and I've never bet any money on anything before. I got to drive the California coast up to Big Sur, and I got to drive across the Monterey Bridge, and I got to walk through a poppy field. I was in America for the Super Bloom poppy explosion. I did not step on any poppies. I stayed on the paths, but it was still awesome. And there's still so much more on my list to do, and the list is always growing. So my question to you is, do you have a bucket list? And if so, what have you already ticked off this year? Or what are you planning on ticking off this year? Don't forget to hit subscribe and to comment below and let me know about your bucket list.